Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. And it's a scene goddamn it, not Sept of the Golden Dawn, Secrets of the Golden Dawn, Changeling game set in New York City. So, Antonin has been talking to his nephew, which is in fact his biological son. They've been sharing a bit of news, and the conversation has gotten deeper and deeper, and it's gotten to a point where um, the conversation is turning to very, very serious places. And Lynn pointed out and brought up that his father wasn't there. His biological father wasn't there when he was attacked by Chimera when he was younger, to the point of almost being killed. Just certain things involving things that happened to him in his youth that his father wasn't there for to protect him. And Lynn notices that his father goes very, very quiet and looks down.
Lynn is kind of like wringing his hands, and he's crying. It's stuff that he's dealt with, and he just now told him.
He'll swallow. I'm sorry you went through that. I was aware of some of it.
It's just Papa, he all alone.
Lenny, you have to understand, there was only when we realized that you could see Chimera. We both realized there was only so much that we could do for you. That you had to learn how to deal with it.
He nods.
I had hoped that you would, when I saw that you were born a she, I had hoped with everything in me that you would be born to your mother's house. But you aren't. You were born to my blood.
He nods.
Just, I didn't want that for you.
It's who I am.
Oh, God. You don't know.
Noble-blooded of Beaumain.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
He bites his lip. What don't I know? I'm tired of feeling left in the dark.
You're better there. I was a count of House Beaumain. Did you know that? I don't think you did.
There were that you had ties to Beaumain, but I didn't know you were a count.
I'm odd. I gave up my title.
The persecution?
was nothing you young bloods understand. You don't understand what it was like. And I don't say those things to hurt you. I say those things so that you understand you never will. I pray to God you don't. We were hunted down ruthlessly for what our founder did.
What did he do?
Never mind it. He'll shake his hand at him. You're going to find out anyway one day. Our founder, his love was killed with cold iron. In his grief, he took to the dreaming. And he wandered. In that time, he said he came across his lover's soul, and that she had told him that a death by cold iron would free us. So, others followed suit in our house and began killing people with cold iron. A majority of us thought those that did this were mad. Completely mad. But unfortunately, it stained the entire house. And the action's so serious. He'll shake his head.
That's the rumors of the madness of House Beaumain.
Mm-hmm. And because of that, they either imprisoned or killed us, almost down to a one. And because of our association with Thalain, they thought that the Thalain had spoken their madness into our ears. We had listened, and we were serving them. To be honest, I'll shrug. That doesn't sound wrong. Who's to say it's not right? Who's to say it wasn't a Thalain that found the founder and spoke such words into his ears?
We were manipulated.
Mm. We've always been on the fringes. I think the only house that's more outside of our society is Scatha, who we've often been friends with and allies. I don't like to speak of her, but your mother was a member of House Scatha. I know I've never told you anything about her.
I didn't care to know. Sure, she's part of my blood, but never wanted me.
It wasn't a matter of not wanting you. You were never not wanted. She was called to duty. She's a warrior. She still is. It's kind of hard to thunder across the field of battle with a babe strapped to your bosom.
He nods.
She's a very savage woman. Beautiful in her savagery, but her beauty doesn't come from her looks. But she's not comely. She stands over 6 feet tall. She has very dark, steely, gray hair, eyes like storms. Broad woman. Smile, he gets kind of a smile across his face.
He chuckles in between the tears and he says, I guess I got my height from my mother.
You didn't get it from me. Stepping over here at a game. The way she and I fell in love. Lynn, our relationship didn't end after we gave you to Laurie. I'll close his eyes.
No.
We actually only. Let's stop and think a moment. Fell out of each other's orbits we'll look up. About 5 years ago, I think.
You've been together so long and you didn't mention anything on me.
I thought it was best. And we're still very close. We're still dear friends. The way we came together was it was a cute story. Do you want to hear it?
I'd like that.
I'll sit down. Your mother is a battle maiden. Of course, being strong and beautiful and intelligent. Many suitors came for her. Many. She was my best friend. I was one of her, he'll air quote, servants. She wasn't opposed to the idea of being courted. This is when we were much younger. Her father was a duke. But she wasn't opposed to being courted. And suitor after suitor after suitor would come for her. They want to know a secret.
What's that?
So in love with her. I was her best friend. I think she thought I was gay, honestly. She'll kind of like smile and think. But she was my best friend, and I held her after every one disappointed her. They just kept coming. All of these different suitors, and every one of them disappointed her. Every reason under the sun. This one's too arrogant. This one's too tall. This one's too short. This one's too fat. This one burps after he eats and hates belching. All these different reasons. One day after this particularly obnoxious suitor, she comes crying to me. She's got tears rolling down her face, and she says to me, "Anthony, my heart is broken." And I said, "Don't worry, we'll find someone for you. We'll find somebody. There's got to be somebody out there for you." And she looked at me, and she says, "You don't understand. The only man I want is right in front of me." I'll kind of smile and look at him. So, she and I, we took the oath of true hearts. And for a year and a day, everything was perfect. But the war years, and the killing, and the persecution on my side took its toll on us. And we were both Thaleen hunters. And in those nights separate from each other, we would find ourselves in others' beds, needing some form of comfort and remembrance that there was good left in this world. And we'd always come back together in the end, no matter how far we had been pulled apart. And one night, when we were together, I pointed him, like held with motion. You happened. And your mother came to me and said, "I'm with child." And then she broke my heart. She said that she didn't want to put down roots. I told her that I'd do what it took to be a good father. If that's what she wanted, that's what we were going to do, then I would put down roots and we would make this life. And that's not what she wanted. She was my battle princess. And I knew if I kept you, I would be haunted by the things that were coming for me. That the light of the star would shine on you, and my enemies would be yours. When I saw Laurie's face after you were born and how much he loved you and how it was the first thing I'd ever seen fill him with that light and love, another living being in my life, I knew what I had to do. I had to give you to him, and I had to walk away. And there's not a day in my life that goes by that I don't think, what if I had been your father? What if I had been the one to teach you how to cook and clean? I taught you to play piano. And I know you've picked up making a little bit of mead from me. But I don't want you to think that me not being a part of your life was for anything less than... I don't want you to think that your mother and I didn't care for you or love you, or that you weren't wanted. We just didn't want for you the life that. He'll just shake his head and look down.
I never felt not wanted. Papa was always there for me.
I knew he would. Maury, despite everything that's always happened to him, he survived. And I think the only reason he survived is because of the amount of love that lives in him. But I don't want you to ever feel like I don't love you.
No, I know you love me. It's just when you know someone cares about you and you feel that love and then they're gone. It's like a part is missing.
He'll scoot closer and wrap an arm around him.
They'll hold him.
I was there more than you think I am. You have to remember, your father and I are twins. He'll wrinkle his nose at him. Let's be honest, I never missed your birthday or Christmas. I tried to give you that much. And there are nights, especially when you were young, I tucked you in while you were sleeping.
I feel so selfish, but
Tell me, Lenny, what is it?
I just... I love you and Papa so much. I was always so scared. Seeing Papa cry out in the middle of the night. Not knowing what to do. And some days I felt like I just made it worse because I was the one who brought all those spirits into our house. They began to torment us because I thought if I could figure things out, if I could do something, if I could find a way to see if they would comfort him, but I just caused more pain.
I'll touch his cheek. What haunts your father came to him far before you were ever even a thought in my mind.
I know. But it just hurts seeing him in such pain.
When he first returned, he didn't speak for over a year. It's like I was watching a corpse walk. I can't remember I seeing someone more. I was furious with what had happened to him. You have to understand, between you and I, actually, between me and Lori and I, sorry. Between Lori and I, Lori was actually the more vibrant of the two of us.
Honestly, he still is. Pokes his cheek.
Smart. He was the one who was always singing and dancing. He never met a stranger. He talked about how he was going to be a doctor and cure everything, cure everyone, fix the broken. One day, one of the old women in our village, or city, I say our village, Jesus Christ, I'm way too used to being in African villages. One day, in our neighborhood, one of the old ladies saw your father kissing her grandson. And she went to our parents and told him. And they said he was sick. And they were going to take him someplace where he could get better. I don't think you realize the guilt I actually carry over the fact that Lori was put into that place. And yet I was allowed to live free.
He'll hold him tight, and he'll say, "No, I know. But you were a kid. You both were kids. You couldn't do anything."
I think the guilt tormented me even more because I'm bisexual. I had, trust me, there were a few boys in the neighborhood I had stolen kisses from. Lori just got caught and was less flexible than me. My only concern now is, disillusioned with love. I feel like I've given so much of my heart. I'm worried about being what Arya needs. There's a part of me that doesn't regret saying yes, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to live up to her expectations of being a good partner.
Just try. You can tell that she cares so much, so deeply, so fast. I knew it when I first met her. Like, she has a pure soul.
I'm gonna bite his lip. I really do. I do care about her. I don't want you to think that she's just some quick lay.
No, I can tell. I can see it in your eyes. You care about her.
I just don't know if I'm ready for love and for commitments, and I'm gone so much. I don't even consider this my home, Lynn. America is where you and Lori settled. I love New York, but with your president? Ugh, ugh. He makes a ugh face.
He does the same thing.
God, the fact that I have to say that still galls me. Ugh. Let's move to Canada. Poke his arm. Let's go to Toronto. Let's go to Mexico. Shit.
Yeah, probably would be better than here. I mean,
What?
no, probably not. There's still some good things here that
Like you? That's what keeps bringing me here.
he smiles. I'm glad you do care about me. And I'm sorry I pick on you so much, but
I don't mind. I pick on you too, you little shithead.
you're. I feel like in a way, when we tease each other so much, it's just like we're a family again.
So you're 21 now.
He shrugs. Yeah.
Your mother and I made a deal that we wouldn't ask you if you wanted to contact her or if you wanted to meet her until you were 21. That's actually part of why I came back. I wanted to talk to you. She said she's open to the idea if you are, but if you don't want to meet her, she would not hold it against you.
He chews his lip. No, I think I do want to meet her. I think it would help me understand a little bit more about myself.
I think before you choose which house you call to, it would also be a good idea to meet the other part of your blood. Yes, although Beaumain does show very strongly in you, it may not do you bad to look at your mother's side.
He nods.
Can you tell that I'm not enthusiastic for you to follow this path? Have I made that clear enough? Because if I haven't,
No, I know perfectly well that this is a very dark path if I follow it. I've been warned on multiple occasions.
oh God, and you still choose. He breathes. Fine.
What can I say? Darkness is all around me, and I just clutch at that dark star.
Calm down, Bane, okay? How is your girlfriend doing? Are you still did the cat knock that out of you or
No, I've never felt like this before. Like, I'm worried for her.
your relationship does have to be based on more than just worry. You understand that, right?
I know that. It's strange. Like, when I look at her, it's like every hair lines perfectly.
Oddly, I
That the
understand you. His brow furrow.
it's like night is all around me and there she is shining. Is that weird?
That's called
I
love,
feel weird.
jackass. We call that love in every other part of the world.
I never thought I would be in love with a woman.
He'll shrug. I don't care to to let the biology of a soul really hold me back from whether I'm going to love them or not. He'll shake his head.
You know what?
Not really my. He'll shrug.
That's
I literally saw Lori faint one time with presented with a pair of breasts, so I know he's gay. He'll nod.
I swore up and down I was gay, but
Well, Lori. Lori's been with women, but he gets very quiet.
it's not who he is.
No, he was forced.
It sounds like it.
He doesn't
I
speak,
mean,
but I know that he was forced while in that camp. Part of his treatment. To be honest, I don't know if he's taken a lover since you were born. Honestly, since he left, I be still shrug if he has. I don't know of him. And have you ever seen him flirt with anyone or speak of anyone?
no, he can't.
Poor thing. Yeah, well, I fuck around enough for the both of us. We'll smile.
I don't know. Some days I just want to just be like, and you get with my papa. You two will love each other very much. Just be matchmaker for him because he needs it. He needs it so bad. Here forever. I'm 21. I can't just stay.
Well, if I understand it correctly, you're going to have a child soon.
He bites his lip.
I think you'd make a great father, actually. You had a
He gulps.
fantastic. You had a fantastic example. Quite obviously, I do not mean myself. He'll touch his chest, shake his head. No, 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 no. I'd teach you how to be a magnificent uncle, but not a father. But I mean, with the way you take care of the boy. Does that boy have a name? I'll just kind of look in that general direction of like where the boy is in the other room.
It's Damien out of character, right?
Darian.
Darian. Darian.
Like the house?
Yeah, he's here. He has
No,
his own
like
room.
his name is like the house. Darian.
He'll nod. Yeah.
Anywho,
Actually, something funny.
yes.
Guess what Ariana wanted to name her child if it was a boy? I mean, not if it was a boy, if it was a girl. He shakes his head.
What?
He starts laughing. Lucy.
Oh, Jesus. I'll just shake. Oh my god. You're gonna name your child Lucy. So you're gonna try the polygamy thing?
Yeah,
Can I give you a word of advice?
hold on.
Walk the absolute fuck away from the terms polyamory and polygamy. Erase them from your mind. Just disassociate with them. There's an entire lifestyle and culture and bullshit tied into it that's just not worth it. He'll shake his head. You're better off in life divesting yourself of as little goddamn fucking labels as you can. Trust me. I've done so. I'm happy. So I'm a relationship anarch. Okay, great. This whole poly, mono, straight, gay craziness, pansexual soy latte. He shakes his head and goes, "Ugh."
No, you're totally right. I mean, here I was going, oh yeah, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, sleeps with a woman. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what does it matter if you are? And then you get proud. You get proud of it. You're like, oh, I'm gay, but I can't sleep with a woman because I'm gay. It's like, no, it doesn't matter. No, why does it matter? Like, I don't know. Like, he'll just throw his head back. He'll just shake his head and look down. I'm an old, really cranky bisexual, so I have opinions. He'll nod. I leave tomorrow.
I hope me calling you.
What are we calling you what?
Oh,
I leave tomorrow. I'm only going to be gone a week, and then I'll be back. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I'll be back until March. In March, I have March for 3 months. It's just March, April, May, June. Then be back in June. I have a 3 month contract out in Kiribati. So I'm going to Puerto Rico. Be there for about a week. Come back. I'll stay here for March. Then March, I'm going beginning of March to Kiribati, and I'll be there until March, April, May, and I'll be coming back in early June. Okay?
okay.
And I don't have any contracts after that, so we'll see how long I stay.
Hopefully for a little bit longer this time.
I will make a commitment to you. Okay? To you, by the way, not to my girlfriend. Although I'm sure I can tell her later on it's true. I promise you that I will not, unless there is some sort of a fucking epidemic or pandemic or something crisis oriented, I will not take any non crisis contracts after June. Okay.
Thank you. And then Lynn immediately will clutch his stomach and be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, oh, oh. Out of character, I have to go downstairs for a second because
Okay.
friends are leaving and I'm gonna say them goodbye. It's just kind of like a little break.
I will be right back. You go, bye bye.
And I'm back. I'm sorry.
Hey, girl.
He comes back. He's like, "Oh my god, I had to use the bathroom so bad. I am so sorry."
He'll look up. His brow will go up, and he's like, "The perks of having a new boyfriend." And he'll nod at him.
He shakes his head.
Any gay.
Oh, okay. I think I might have locked the door. Excuse me. Yeah, I locked my boyfriend outside. I'm sorry.
Awful boyfriend.
Okay.
So yes, he will. He will. I'll smile at him.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is, calling you auntie, does that piss you off, or like I just do it because I joke around?
Terribly. Just shake his head at him.
He's just laughing. Oh well, if I call you auntie, you can call me Lucy. It'll be fine.
He'll just shake his head at him and smile.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, I am technically your son, so shrugs.
Put his fingers together like a small thing.
More coffee. He'll get up and like start making coffee. Do you want one?
A small one. Fill me up halfway.
Okay. He gets the coffee, gets the cream and everything, makes it all nice and neat. Because he learned from the best and makes a really nice half a cup of coffee. And
A smile. You're silly, you know that, right?
I am a pretty unique she, aren't I?
I mean, you look more like a he to me, but okay. I'll grin
I
at
thought
him.
we were against all those stereotypes.
Aren't we, though?
He grins.
So, tell me, what do you think? I'll chew his lip.
About you and Arya?
I'll nod.
I think she can make you very happy. I'm also worried because I really don't want you to hurt her. I know you wouldn't mean to, but you are of Bowman blood. And like you said, our past will always be there.
I'll nod. I just really feel myself. I feel myself growing. My feelings are becoming very deep.
Then keep those feelings. Cherish them.
I just know I'm gonna fuck it up. This isn't a question of when, it's a question, or if, it's a question of when. And I feel like eventually the distance is going to weigh on us so much. You know what I mean?
No, I know. But as long as you're here to visit me, you'll still visit. And she's always going to be my friend, so there's that. So as long as she's a part of my life, she'll be a part of yours.
Oh, blush. I really, really, really do like her, though.
Then what's the question? Like, follow your heart.
I don't think you understand. You have so much faith in me to be a good partner person thing. It's like I don't even know what to call it. And she's so beautiful and smart and fierce, and I'm not.
What are you talking about? Look at this man. Fierce. Rah.
You want my war face? You want my war face? Are you ready? He makes his war face.
No, that's not a war face. This is a war face.
Boy,
Makes a war face.
I have seen more war than you have ever thought to dream. And he'll nod.
He's laughing. This is fun.
I can show you a war face. I've been in many wars.
He shakes his head and he's like, "You're right, though. I mean, you see these arms? These are the arms of somebody who cannot fight at all."
I can fight, I just prefer not to.
No, I focused on other things, but I should have focused a little bit on self-defense.
Well, I can teach you a thing or two.
I'd appreciate that. I mean, I did just see the other day a guy get, and he just kind of looks around to make sure that the kid isn't watching.
The kid is in the way in the other room playing video games.
I mean, I did see a little kid turn into a wolf. Well, I didn't see that part, but I saw the guy with like his chest completely ripped open. That what he did to him.
It sounds kind of like how I feel right now, except not so gruesome or terrible.
Honestly, that guy totally deserved it. I mean, punching a little kid, God.
I hope I totally don't deserve. I hope I do nothing that totally gets me my heart ripped out of my chest. That would be terrible.
I mean, if you do something absolutely terrible that will hurt a bunch of people, Arya will be the first to do it.
Ah!
He pats his shoulder.
Ah! Wait. I'm just settling into the idea of having a girlfriend in the first place. Her ripping my heart out is not exactly something I want to talk about first thing in the morning.
I mean, just don't mess it up.
I don't plan on this. It's not something I've written into my agenda. Oh, by the way, fuck up your relationship even though it's just started.
I have complete faith in you.
Oh, I'm so glad one of us does.
He's grinning.
I need to remind you, I have 2 failed marriages under my belt. You only know about one of those.
I know.
I'm. We should talk more.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, you know the first. It's your mother.
Mr. Well, of course. I mean,
you weren't a bastard. You were born in wedlock.
I mean, I'm also a bastard, but that's a different story.
I mean, that's a whole different story. The second was this. It's a long story, and I may have accidentally married a puka.
He looks to see if there's a cat around.
We'll shake his head, not that.
So Arya comes down and she says, "How do you accidentally marry a puka?"
So this is what happened. He'll pat his lap for her to sit on it.
She does.
Lynn is just
She's wearing her jeans and one of Anton's shirts.
Lynn is just sipping his coffee.
So it was Samhain.
Oh, well, that's
3 years
kind
ago.
of that's enough. Yeah.
So it was Samhain
That's
3 years ago, and we woke up in bed together
Oh wow.
in Vegas.
Oh wow.
Wearing
Oh
matching
my.
rings. And we tumble out of bed. We tumble out of bed, trying to figure out exactly what happened. And as we're casting about the room looking for things, we find the marriage license, showing we indeed had gotten married.
Oh
And
wow.
so we decide, sure, you know what? Why not? Let's make it work. Let's give it a good, honest try. And no, we tried for about a year and a half,
Oh wow.
but then it just didn't work out. I don't know. We grew apart. We're two different people.
As long as you didn't take the oath.
God, I really miss Tiny Mike, though. We'll just shake his head.
Tiny Mike.
Yeah, he's a really huge black guy.
Lynn
like orca
kind
big,
of
okay?
Lynn puts his hands like to his face and he just like goes, "Oh my god, mental image. Oh god."
A really big guy. I mean,
So Arya looks at Lynn and she kind of waves. Hi.
Well, that's a different story. God.
we still go out for coffee sometimes. I care. He's a bear puka.
Oh.
Yeah, big old black bear puka. I mean, he happens to be a black guy, but whatever. That's the point.
Well then.
Wow. Okay.
You know, I'm actually really glad that I don't have to deal with spirits anymore in this house. Glad Lori found out how to ward the house.
He'll nod. I got spirit. Yes, I do. I got spirit. How about you? That is not funny when it's being sung by a bum man. We'll shake his head.
Arya doesn't comment.
He will, by the way, cup Arya's cheek and kiss her nose. Good morning. Do you regret your life choices from last night?
Good morning, and no, I don't.
I see you haven't fully woken up yet. I'll get you some coffee. She smiles at him, or he smiles at her.
She shakes her head.
We'll get up and get her a cup of coffee. While he does it, I'm gonna go to the pisser really quick. You two can talk.
Okay.
So Lynn is grinning from ear to ear, and he's like, "So when you getting hitched?"
He drops the coffee cup and picks up another one.
Yeah, her jaw
You
drops.
could be like,
She shakes her head like, no. We are not there
you
yet.
could be like my biological step mom thing.
She shakes her head and holds a finger up to Lynn and says, no, that would be your aunt. But that is not a thing that is happening anytime soon. No. God.
Hey, well, look at me. Here I was, just minding my own business, and now I'm gonna be like a father twice.
You know, that's fair. She nods.
And And one of them is a freaking werewolf. He like looks around, making sure that the kid did not hear him. I really wish you knew some different languages.
I need to learn different languages. Yes. You all should teach me French.
What?
No, maybe 4-2. It looks like they're not
Well, French does sound like a definite good language if you're going to be dating my uncle.
She nods. Yes, indeed.
Oh, life is weird.
I agree. Life is weird.
Just like that video game, Life is Strange.
She's got this stupid smile on her face that doesn't fucking go away. Like.
Now here's the real question. What's going on with Dorian? What's going on with my uncle?
Oh. She tilts her head back and closes her eyes. I don't even know. Like, okay. So, I told your uncle that we shouldn't commit to anything right away, but that I wanted to see where things went with him. So, we are a thing, but not, I guess. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea what's going to happen with Dorian. She shakes her head. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I am 25 years old, and I just had sex for the first time like 3 days ago, so I'm not really willing to just kind of commit to one thing right now.
Especially if somebody, he kind of waves his hands like me, he'll kind of up and down. Like, let's be real.
Whatever.
Let's be honest, though. I told my uncle to not hurt you. And
I mean, he'll just shake
please.
his head, like,
I will do my best to not hurt him either.
Thank you. He's not Superman. He does get hurt.
Oh, I'm aware. We had quite a talk last night. Shannon.
Just a little bit, yeah. There was some conversation that went on, yes.
Man, I'm surprised there was any conversation. He chuckles.
It started off with a conversation, you dork.
God.
Mm-hmm.
You just pulled her in the bed and went to town?
Whatever you say, Auntie.
You know what?
No. I'm going to smack you.
No, you can smack him. It's fine. I give you permission. Use your steps. Fine.
She smacks his shoulder. Playfully.
He shrugs. Hey.
I told Lenny that I'm going to be here. I'm leaving tomorrow.
I know.
And I'll be back. I'll be here until March, and in March I'm gone. March, April, May. I'll be back at the beginning of June. And I told Lynn, and he'll kind of look like, bite a lip like this is big. Barring any circumstances of a crisis level, I will not take any contracts after June for now.
He smiles.
She lights up.
So I will see in June about maybe, I don't know. I mean, Lori could use me at the practice, I guess. I suppose. There.
Oh, God. He just looks at his watch.
What?
What?
I gotta go.
Where do you have to go?
I have a gig, and I totally forgot about it.
You better go then.
He jumps up and he runs and grabs his jacket. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Out of character,
Bye.
going to do some family stuff. So
Okay. Do you have to go out again?
yeah, I might come back later, but
Okay.
it's family birthday.
That's fine. Lori's gonna talk to Arya for a second. So you can actually drop up. Yeah, he'll smile at Arya.
Arya will smile back. And she's got this giant smile plastered on her face. It's not going away.
He blushes a little bit. Okay, now you regret your life choices now that you've had some coffee.
She pretends to think for a moment, and then she shakes her head. No. No, I don't.
Question
Why
your-
do you?
No. How could I ever regret? Like, how? How could I regret? Look at this. So pointing up and down at her. Look at all that.
She blushes.
Oh my god. That would be insane to regret that. I'm just an old ass boggin man person who's still trying to process last night. You have made probably one of the worst decisions of your life, but here we are.
You can let me be the judge of that.
No, I get to make your life choices now. Like his head. It makes
Stick
sure.
your tongue out.
We'll catch it. Do I have to meet your father?
Eventually, but not right now. No. At least, okay, so at least you're not a Gwydion. Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, I could be. I was a noble at one point, but I gave that shit up.
She nods. Like, no, my father really does not like House Gwydion. Really does not like House Gwydion.
Mm.
And I grew up with those biases, and I'll have to admit that Dorian definitely changed my mind on some of them.
You're on a first name basis with the Count?
Yeah.
I'll tilt his head.
Outside of formal things, yeah.
Was that's who? That was, I got it. Got it.
That's who I lost my virginity to, yeah.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow.
He was a virgin too.
I have no doubt of that. So that's who I'm sharing you with?
She closes her eyes and she's like, fuck.
You've committed to me.
I did.
So if you are going around and I don't care, it's like to know.
I don't know where things are going with him, if anywhere. I know that.
Fine. He'll shake his head. Did he not spark your passion enough?
No, he did. It's just she looks at him and I don't know.
I'm your boyfriend? Who are you gonna trust with the relationship advice more than me?
She grins. She wraps her arms around him.
Let me guess. Just throwing it out there. He doesn't quite do it for you.
She thinks about that. I think it's because in the back of my mind, he is House Gwydion, and my father might kill him. So
I've seen him fight. It would at least be a battle, okay?
oh, I don't doubt that at all. At all. But I don't know. I'm still processing this whole week. Like,
Don't worry about it then. He'll kiss her. Mwah.
she'll kiss him back.
He'll press his forehead to hers.
I just know that I really, really like you, and I want to see where things go.
This is the worst possible choice you could have made in your life.
Again, you can let me be the judge of that, please.
I will do my very best not to be right. You have to love the way you worded that.
She shakes her head. God.
He'll stroke her cheeks, like gently.
So, am I going to be able to contact you while you're gone? I know you're going to be in Puerto Rico.
That can be iffy. I'm not going to lie. I will leave you with all of the information it takes to contact me. And given extreme emergent circumstances, I can teleport myself. I am a master wayfarer.
Hold on. Well, okay then. I don't foresee any sort of that kind of circumstance, but
I do prefer while I'm away to have a certain amount of distance, if only because I just have to kind of, he'll think.
No, I get it.
I have to have a certain measure of, I have to be there, you know what I mean?
She nods. I know.
So I told Lori something that I actually thought might be kind of important to tell you.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of really between partners right now, save for you. I think something was assumed about me and Lenny's mother. He'll kind of chew his lip.
Like what?
That we weren't together.
She thinks.
We actually just fell out of our relationship about 5 years ago. He'll gonna bite his lip.
She raised her eyebrows. Oh, wow.
I mean, those last couple of years, it was really strained, actually. The last 2 years, I shake his head and just kind of shrug. To be honest, there's a part of me wants to say it ended 7 years ago, but he sighs softly. Now, we had been taking and renewing the Oath of True Hearts. No, we'd been together when he was born, actually. She didn't want to mother a child, and we had a little break, but we ended up coming back together. And, yeah, we were together for a while. But, about 7 years ago, we just really started to drift. In 5, we just decided to go our separate ways. Now, I wouldn't. It's over, honestly. We're good friends now, but nothing more. I don't love her like that anymore, you know what I mean?
She'll nod.
Heck, I'm more likely to get back with Big Tim there. Hey, you know what? Big Tim is like a teddy bear. Just kind of sink and literally, and you know.
Right?
It's like Ving Rhames had a baby, but freaking Ursine. I'll wrap his arms around her. I just wanted you to know.
What did he say?
I just wanted you to know.
She'll nod. Thank you.
I have to get some stuff before I go to Puerto Rico tomorrow. You want to go shopping with me?
Absolutely. I would like to spend the rest of the time you're here with you, if that's okay.
Oh, I'll smile. Sure. I'd like that.
She'll smile.
Once I'm there, I'm going to be... This is going to be 18-hour days.
Yeah.
For about a week. I'm going to come back exhausted.
She nods.
Seriously, when I'm working jobs like these, it's get up. Seriously, like literally wake up, roll out of the cot, start working. Go, eat while working. Into the cot, sleep. Get back up, rinse, repeat. For about a week. But he'll shake his head. It's got to be done, you know?
She nods. Yeah. Someone has to do it.
And we're so fucking understaffed right now. There's a team of me and 3 going for an estimated camp of 10,000.
Wow.
Who haven't had medical care in months easily, since the hurricane.
Well, I will busy myself with work. Lynn and I are collaborating, and I may have work on it was Staten Island, right? Out of character.
Yes.
I might have work on Staten Island, so yeah.
He'll wrap his arms around her again. I did want to let you know that he'll stroke her cheek. I just hope you know how wonderful you are.
She smiles.
And kiss her mouth. Come on. Let's go shop.
Yes.
And with that, we can end it. Thank you, pleasure.
Yay.
Thank you, watchers, for watching. Bye.